Yeah.
Did you ever find your watch?
Yeah, dude, it was in my fucking sweater all this time.
Oh, did you pair it with your phone?
No, it was off. My app is off.
Oh,
It was
okay.
internet. My wife's like, look at me, dumbass. I'm like, dude, I'm in. Well, at least I didn't lose it.
That's true.
You want me to just roll or?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
There we go. Moving all spry.
You did.
Oh, damn, this. Something that guy showed me from that position, but I totally forgot.
Want to start like this or?
Sure. I was gonna come up on you anyway, so.
Excuse me.
We're tangled.
Good.
Yeah, I smashed my finger. When I was over here, I smashed my own finger. This finger can't go straight all the way. So I had it flat on the ground. Put my own hand on top of it.
Bringing me down. I think I did. I trying to get to my knees.
I can't do that stuff and get that. You weren't even close to my hand or anything. I just put my hand in the wrong damn spot. Keep hitting this finger. It's like it's good enough that I don't pay attention to it, and then that's fucking it up.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least it didn't hurt my toe.
Huh?
I said, at least it didn't hurt my toe.
I think I could start doing more cardio.
I think
I
that's a
used to
good
do
initiative.
a lot of cardio. I think my work is worn out, dude. Because I find myself, every time I come from work, right when I hit the sofa, I don't feel like, now I'll be like, fucking,
Well, of course, yeah. You know.
doing nothing, dude. What the fuck? That's not me.
Well, you're tired. Don't don't do for yourself.
Well, yeah, that's.
People get tired. Yeah, I don't think this intake is gonna help at all. Actually, it would help if this hurt, but straightening hurts, so it doesn't seem like. No, because I can still straighten with the tape there anyway. It's
That
like
still hurts.
not hard at all. Well, it's yeah. It's not too bad. I just stretched it a little bit. partly because they're real casual.
Yeah.
And, you know, since we started the gym, we haven't gone up to Forest Ranch to roll. You know, like Forest Ranch is like the most casual spot. We'll smoke on the mat. I mean, like, well, you know, we're just in somebody's garage. Like, people are gonna walk in and be like, "Hey, do you teach kids class?" You know, like here you gotta be a little more wary because it's like,
probably too.
yeah, well, I mean, you gotta smoke outside and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So there's not like this. Usually while we're here, it's like jujitsu, and then if we have a little bit of time, we'll go back for like 15 minutes or something like that. But in Forest Ranch, it was like jujitsu, talking like some old ladies, you know, jujitsu, smoking, you know. It's like this really casual thing.
Yeah.
So like we have that here.
Yeah.
Well, just the two, not that we're smoking on the mat or anything.
Right.
But, you know, it feels a lot more like it because we're just
Yeah.
gapping between rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the vibes too.
I'm not arm wrestling and shit like that. Man, you actually surprised me. I thought I was gonna do better than that.
I think that you controlled the whole round, bro. The bully.
No, the arm wrestling.
Oh.
No, the roll. I'm feeling good as far as jiu-jitsu
I
goes.
can feel it too.
Everything feels healed and, you know, I'm, not afraid of getting hurt or anything like that.
Yeah.
Now I was talking about the arm wrestling. You were a wall, man, like straight up. I'm like trying to, okay, go this way, you know, like I tried the top roll, you fucking had me there. I was like, okay.
Well, you cut your over and did that.
I popped that. Well, the thing is, arm wrestling's all about leverage, right? So that's why when you're doing this, you'll climb up like this, because this is closer to the end of your lever arm. You top roll, because basically, instead of being here, you see where your hand is in relation to my elbow?
Yeah.
It goes, it's down like several inches, right?
Yeah.
So, in order to prevent that, you can roll this way, right? Because you roll either way, this is still closer to your elbow than here, right? Because you're going to be putting most of your strength's going to be through your, the top of your hand, right? So if I pull this way, the top of your hand is closer to my elbow. So if you're top rolling, and in other words, you're doing this, and I just flare back like that, it negates what you're doing.
Okay.
This is called a press.
Okay.
Right? Basically, you don't want to press back here.
So I don't think you're move. I just.
But if you're straight here or here at all, you can press, get the angle, and then just kind of come back.
Okay.
But I tried everything. I mean, like seriously, I'm not like great at arm wrestling or anything like that. But I was like trying everything, you know. And you're just like, you look like fucking.
Well, I mean, I saw.
You look like Levon, you know, like he was doing, you know, Joe was like, "Wah!" And he's just like, what? What?
Well,
what are you doing, bro?
I did also this young man in Safeway.
You're like, you got it, you got it. I'm like, no, I don't, Gary.
He was a pretty big kid. I did his arm wrestle. I played his arm wrestle. His arms didn't. He couldn't move me. He was like this. I was like. Maybe I was
So frustrating.
I've been beat plenty of times though.
I'm sure, but.
There were times I was like this, and he was break his arm, break his arm. And he went full force. I mean, it was a quick tap. It was just like, you know, right? Once you tap it, I didn't feel no pain or, because I was fully stretched like that. Kind of like that.
You can.
His friend thought he was gonna, I could break my, right or no? Maybe this angle he thought, or?
You know, honestly, the stronger you are, the more likely you are to break something, just because your muscles and compared to your bones are like way bigger.
Yeah. With
jiu-jitsu, we're putting pressure on our bones all the time.
Oh yeah.
But our muscles aren't like huge like a bodybuilder.
Right.
You will probably have a very difficult time breaking your arm in arm wrestling, just because your connective tissue has been built up with jiu-jitsu.
Gotcha.
Right? So it would take a lot of muscle.
So it's like endurance?
No, it's just like.
I think I know what you're talking about.
When I'm trying to get a Americana or something like that on you, I am pushing on your arm.
Yeah.
Right? That strengthens not just the muscle, but the connective tissue.
Okay.
Because we're using our frames all the time, jiu-jitsu is really hard on your connective tissue. Quite a lot of you get so many injuries with
joints and stuff. Well, basically, you built this up over time, you built up the connective tissue over time. Your muscles aren't huge like a normal arm wrestler or bodybuilder. A bodybuilder will have loads of muscle, but they don't have as much connective tissue.
So are you talking about muscle endurance, I should say?
No, just pure,
Force?
yeah, just force. Because you're not gonna, endurance isn't gonna help you really with breaking and not breaking. But a lot of people that are better with arm wrestling have huge muscles,
Yeah.
and they'll end up breaking stuff because the only work that they get with the connective tissue is arm wrestling.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Right, so you're basically coming from a gym that builds up your connective tissue, but you don't have the muscle that it would take to rip,
Gotcha.
Muscle from bone.
Yeah. Well, I thought that is called muscle endurance. No, there's no such thing as called that?
Um,
Because every time I look at fitness and bodybuilding, they still it can be muscle endurance.
so muscle endurance has to do with how many slow twitch fibers you have and how much blood flow you have into your arm.
Okay.
A really big arm tends to have at least a fair amount of endurance, but it really depends on how you're working.
Okay.
Right, like a lot of the bodybuilders will do like 15 reps, If you're doing 15, you have a fair amount of endurance. If you're doing like 6,
Oh, so power.
yeah, if you're a power lifter, you do like 6,
Yeah,
maybe 8 in a set,
that makes sense.
your connective tissue is not gonna be
Not
as
built
huge
for
as
that.
your endurance is gonna be as huge, but your muscles still get big because you have power.
Right.
So basically when you work out, you're typically focusing on either, your endurance, which can make you have bigger muscles, or your power, which also makes you have bigger muscles. But your connective tissue, you're not focusing on it in the gym.
Right.
It gets bigger because your muscles, when they're large, are constantly putting pressure on your ligaments because they're just tightening, a little bit. So your bones will get bigger if you're lifting,
Okay.
but not like jujitsu,
Yeah.
because that's just your arm, right? Like you have somebody else's arm pushing on your arm, like all the time here. So
Okay. Makes sense.
yeah, our connective tissue is just going to be a lot stronger than most people's. When it's still there. Most of Steve's knee is very strong. It's just the pieces that are missing.
Missing parts.
It's funny how much I like this opening. See, you helped me get an X. You're going down, Jerry. Oh, okay. How about it after that? Is that controller? Yeah.
belly dance sing me.
What?
Your belly dance sing me. It's like every group.
I wish that didn't work on me. I feel like that shouldn't
Well,
work.
sing me. I don't know, sing the tablet.
I know, but anytime you build it down with Joe, he fucking smashes you.
Yeah.
I feel like I ought to be able to, I'm not quite as big and strong as he is, but I think it's partly just this finger. So it's hard for me to switch sides.
You can't grip?
Well, not really with, it's not that I can't grip, it's like, if I'm behind you, and I'm trying to put this in,
Oh, no.
and you grab here,
Uh-huh.
that's my bad finger, so I have to abort,
Okay.
and I'll come for this side. But I pretty much only have this side to be serious with.
You probably feel lost because you're the same hand. You're not used to it.
Well, it's not that, it's my left hand that's messed up. So it's not that, it's I usually just go back and forth pretty fast to kind of catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Because your arms are stronger than mine. When you stop one of my hands, it stopped. I have to go somewhere else basically.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
so if I can't finish it with that hand, we end up going back to mount. And then I have to start over again, That was really good defense though. I'm just peeved that it worked.
Well, I saw this dude I always like. He's like older. He's like a 10-degree black belt. His Fabio, the one I told Nick.
A 10th degree light bulb?
Fabio, for real, he's like a 10. He's always coral, but he's like 10-stripe black belt.
Well, 10
He's
stripe,
like 60 years old.
10 stripe black belt is,
Well, he's not red. He's black.
well, he couldn't do 10.
I'll show you out there. I'll
Because
show you what I'm talking
8,
about.
8's a coral belt.
Is it?
Yeah, 10,
Maybe he's always there then.
you must be maybe 6 or 7. Because
Yeah, he's close.
once you get 8, you're a coral belt.
I thought it was red. I thought coral's the last.
Coral is red and white.
Yeah, but I'm saying I thought that was the last.
Red is the last one.
Oh, red, strictly red.
Strictly red
Oh.
is not,
Oh, you're
I
right.
think it's 9 and 10
No,
is,
you're right. Yeah.
is red, but they don't give those out anymore.
Yeah. Right?
Well, the 10th degree, I'm not sure if they give 9 degree out anymore, but they don't give 10 out at all.
Yeah, well, I'll show
They
you.
had one guy who had, I want to say it was a 9-stripe black belt, and he had been a 9-stripe for 10 or 20 years, and because they discontinued the top one, because they saved it for, there's a few people that got it back in the day, and they want to just keep those, like, George Washington.
Okay.
He's the only, it's like 6 or 7 star general.
Uh-huh.
They only go to 5 now,
Okay.
because,
Oh, Buster, oh, that's all. Buster.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because he was a 6-star general, and they basically posthumously, okay, well, that's the top, we're never ever gonna give somebody that rank again.
Right.
Even though in World War II, there was somebody who was in charge of like, I think it was over 1 million forces.
Yeah.
I mean, to put it in perspective, I don't think the United States had that many Europeans in it when George Washington was the general, right? I mean, like, World War II was a big, the guy who was controlling the Allied forces in World War II had a lot more people underneath him.
Oh, I bet.
But they didn't give him the extra star because then he had the same rank as George Washington. Yeah, it's the same thing with red belts. But this one guy, they gave him a white belt to. Like he got so high up that they gave him a white belt with a red, what the hell is this called? The promotion bar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and this looks.
Wait, they gave him a white belt?
He got so high up that instead of giving him a red belt, they gave him a white belt with a red stripe. It's a unique belt just for that one guy. Because he basically got to where they're like, well, normally we give you this one, we give you the top, but we discontinued that, so we'll give you some special one.
No, but I was gonna tell you, I saw him rolling, and he actually went to belt down when he got side, like Nick did to me.
Yeah.
He instead of doing this, he's wanting that. I think he said he did is to make him adjust his stance, then he could reverse his back like this.
Oh, okay, so you're
But,
not
I mean, of
hanging
course
out.
he can't do this. He wasn't like this. He was like, oh shit.
Right.
Ground, right? Oh, I was like, wait, here.
Well, you were.
But he was still getting fed, but he got out of it.
Yeah, well, it's, when I start trying to put the pressure on, you rolled out.
Yeah.
So you know.
But I know you wouldn't want to do that. There's nice options.
I'll do it, but.
Right? No, I'm saying face down.
Oh, I do not want to do that.
Yeah,
No.
that's
I'm
what I'm
small.
Yeah.
I'm small. Like, you're a little bigger. I think you can get away with it better than me.
Yeah.
For me,
But-
if I face down with somebody like Josie's size,
Yeah.
I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
But most guys are bigger than me. If I face down,
Yeah.
it tends
not
to just
good.
keep me there.
I know, you remember Spats?
No, I don't remember Spats. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, with the guy named Spats.
Yeah.
But, I got him face
I
down.
think his name's Steve,
Like, I know
actually.
earlier, I was trying to call it, and I was always uncomfortable doing back, that's silly, but anyways, he went straight for my wrist, and he was trying to, just like me on the bottom.
Sure.
But I
Were
still
you-
can't submit him.
Yeah.
He was a brown or purple ball when I was.
Yeah, it's purple belt for so long. That was so ridiculous.
Yeah, he was fine.
I know, but
I know something happened, you know.
if it were me and he's like in here like every, I know he goes to 200 gyms. It's like, okay, you've got your purple belt, but like, people come in here like, oh, okay, purple belt, let's go.
Yeah.
Wow! It's like, come on, man, give them something a little higher. Make sure
Yeah.
people know what the fuck they're getting into.
Yeah.
If they never rolled with him before, it's like, why do you want hitting a wall?
Right.
Because it's fucking spats, and he really ought to have his black belt by now.
Well, at least they,
Yeah, I mean, Bruno does, he does what he wants. He's a weird guy. I understand. If it were me, I would want to have. It's not fair to have somebody like, blue belt go against spats or purple belt go against spats, and then like, wow, how long have you been training for? Oh, 15 years. Before that, I did a bunch of judo. It's just like, come on, man. Right, exactly. It's like, come on, dude. Goes to a competition, just wipes the flow at everybody. Like, well, I can't go into black belts. Yeah, you can't, but you should. Fucking purple belts. Looking back, that was just so fucking ridiculous. Nobody in that gym could beat him with purple belt, Fucking Steve couldn't beat him with purple
I
belt.
was giving problems.
He's also just really goddamn strong, too.
Yeah.
Never forget Glenn taking him down that one. There was a little competition that Bruno had, and Spats walked up to him with very straight posture. Glenn was like, "You have to take me seriously," so he just blast doubles on him.
Oh, I remember during competition.
He's like, yes!
During competition.
Yeah, well, it's like exactly competition, but yeah.
I mean, he lasted for a couple of minutes.
Did he last for 2 minutes? I thought
It wasn't that long,
like a
but
minute and a half or
Yeah.
something. It wasn't that long. Describing, he was telling somebody the story. He's like, so I blasted doubles on him, and he's like, oh, did you get him? He's like, no. He's like, no, he made short work out of me. But, one glorious moment.
I don't remember that. Straight to his back.
He was so mad. You can tell this guy. He's thinking that he's like, you motherfucker. It's serious now. I don't like just pulling guard like that. I will always just try to do a sweep when I pull guard. Because there's a 20% chance you get the sweep on me, right? If you don't get it, you're just in full guard anyway. So there's not a lot of risk involved in trying to sweep you, or you trying to sweep me when you full guard. Sprawl! I know, same move. I can get it. Well, I don't have the arm bar anymore. You alright?
Yeah. Wow. That was crappy. Good one.
Yeah, you too. Did you just drop a little too soon that last one?
No. Went pretty long.
Because if you hadn't dropped, your hips would have kept me from coming down. But you dropped and that gave me space to come down too. Now it feels like it's hot in here. Still to 62.
Roll, bro. Whenever you're ready.
Well, let's see. I was gonna say let's take a little 5-minute break.
5 minute break, guys.
Drink some actual water instead of
5 minute
coffee.
break.
You see that guy's license plate?
Oh.
Hugfish. I'm
Oh.
assuming, I think he works at the fish store next door. I freaking hate it when people park right before class, like right in front of our spot, you know?
Yeah.
It was,
Can they do that?
yeah, they can.
It's public, huh?
Yeah, it's all public. But, you know, it's like,
Yeah, you want to.
class starts in 5 minutes and there's like people who come up and like,
Yeah.
oh, hey.
And then they got signed.
Yeah. Well, the other day, it was like, the whole parking lot was open, it seemed like. And people were parking right in front of here, and they're like going off in different directions, and it's like, there's a spot right in front of where you just went, you know? Why are you parking here? People just gotten used to this spot being empty.
How long have you been here? 3 months?
Mm-hmm. I think these places have been empty for a long time now.
What?
This place and the two next door, yeah, they've been empty for a while. I'm sure they were empty for 6 months before we got here, and we've been here for 3 months, so they've probably been empty for a year or more, I would think. Yeah. Hopefully the spot next to us is empty for a little bit longer. Okay, hold on.
Come on, just roll. Just roll.
Please try to sleep next
I
time.
know what I'm doing.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah, it's getting better.
Got you down, Jerry. Come on.
No. Good job. You're surprising me.
I got all these different attacks I'm going for, Jerry.
Yeah, better, dude. I like that.
I've been coming.
Good.
I think just thinking about like different, I don't know, it's like you get to the point where you feel like the roadmap makes sense, and then it's almost like from there, like you're on familiar streets, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's not that my whole game is getting better. I'm just focusing on the spots that
That's good.
are that I'm already pretty good at. I still think you're pursuing when you're. But see, this is the worst thing that will happen if you don't get it.
right where I wanted you to. Ooh. And I'm busy.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious about sweeping though, because you're very strong, and I think if you can get on top, it's difficult to get you off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you work more entries where you start off on top, you'll have a advantage. Also, you're kind of hanging out in guard a little bit.
I'm gonna get onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got better than knee slides.
What do you like to go for when you're in full guard, or when you take guard?
Hey, lasso. Watch it, lasso. Lasso.
Yeah. For me,
I really don't try to sweep because I feel like it's not that sweeping.
well, I'm telling you, man, if you gotta get good at sweeping. That's going to be a really big key to sort of unlock the parts of your game that you excel at.
Yeah.
You know, because
But sometimes
if
you're
I'm on-
bored, that is two different shit.
yeah, if I'm on top, partly because I'm smaller than you, I can roll with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You're lighter.
Right?
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
But if you get on top, it's tricky for me to get out from underneath you too.
But I don't want to. Like, to be honest, I shouldn't be staying up and trying to pass somebody's guard that's younger than me. I
That's
still
younger
do it, yeah. Because I'm wasting my energy. I just don't, to me, sometimes it's boring. That's the way I think. This is not for everyone else.
Well,
You know what I mean?
when I get you in guard, I'm going straight for the chokes. I'll go
Yeah.
for a sweep or an arm lock or something like that. Like,
That's what you should be doing.
right. But when you get me in guard, you've been grabbing these and sort of hanging out here.
No, wait, this guy's not rolling, dude.
Okay.
You think I'm trying to,
Well, I just mean, when I first started guard, like, if I've got posture like this, I won't go for this, because I can't pull you off here. I always go for the elbows,
yeah.
and then when I pull you down, then I've got offensive options.
Yeah.
But you're letting me posture up like this, you know what I mean, because you're doing this, and you're not,
Well, there's a reason.
why?
Well, no, that's why I tried doing my lasso guard.
Oh,
I
okay.
like lasso.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or I'll just try to do triangle or arm bar.
Yeah,
No,
but
I don't like to do.
yeah.
I mean, you should know by how we roll.
I know, but if you let me, I'm just saying that you're giving me an opening.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
gonna make us better too. At the same time.
I know, but I'm
not competitive. I'm too much to be competitive.
What I'm saying is like, for me, being in guard like this, I don't have a lot of offensive options. So I used to like try to get into this because I have way more offensive options in open guard.
Yeah.
But if you break my guard, you're in open guard. I haven't lost anything,
Yeah.
right? If you can pull me down towards you, you might have fewer options.
But for me to break out, then you go back into lasso guard, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I start to bridge up, I'll give you space. If you go for lasso guard to start with, you're not closing that space, you're giving me a chance to get out of your guard.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But we're just rolling.
Yes, we are.
Good job.
But I'm trying to make
It's like, yeah, dude, arm bars, wrist bars, it doesn't matter. That's good.
I just mean, you know, like,
Yeah.
you try everything at your disposal
Yeah.
to, you know. I know I'm saying different things,
Right.
because it's like, getting to your favorite thing, it's like, okay, my favorite thing is lasso guard. And it's like, oh, don't go for your lasso guard yet. You know, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A little contradictory, but
Yeah.
I think if you're stronger than me, if you pull me down like that, I have a hard time getting off of you.
Well, you gotta
And
remember, you're a younger lighter, so your car's gonna be way more higher than you. Dude, you're
Right,
not even
exactly.
gonna sweat.
Well, I'm still some sweating.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable, you know. But that, if you give me space when you're pulling guard, that I can use my, I could pull a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you stick me like this, it's strength against strength. You're strong against
Yeah.
strength. Like I'll have a hard time getting off of you.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like I go like a yours.
Well, it's not about. I do the same thing.
I mean, they say the older you get, you should stop. You know what I mean? It's trying to you say connection. But I just want to be out there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I said, a 50-year-old man shouldn't be standing up breaking guard. But I like that. I mean, I enjoy that shit. Cause it gets me moving.
I think
Like
standing out of breaking guard is good.
Yeah, but
You've
like
been doing a good breaking guard. I
Yeah.
just mean when you pull guard, I would like to see you.
yeah, more stick. Yeah.
You know, stick to me to start with,
Yeah.
and then when I come up, you go for the lasso guard or something
Yeah.
like that. Because when I stand up, I'll give you space,
Yeah.
right? If you don't pull me down though, I have a lot more time to react
But
basically.
you also gotta remember, you're making me better too.
Yeah,
Sure,
of
I
course.
was sense against me or pressure, but you're gonna make me, like I was before, I was able to break your wrist. Now I was trying to go for
Yeah.
this. Do you go somewhere? Of course, that's jujitsu.
Well,
It's for me to look, okay.
I'm pointing it out because if I get on top of you, you've been defending really, really well.
Yeah,
The part that feels like I can gain traction is when you pull guard, because I've been passing you pretty easily.
yeah,
So that's why I'm saying, you know,
no, I know.
just stick to me a little better because, you know, most of your defenses are super strong, and that's the one position that I feel like you're not hitting as hard as the other ones, you know?
I know, I've been stubborn. I'm a stubborn old man.
Yes. But,
Glenn told me that.
but, you know, yeah, I don't know, guard, not that it's a bad position to be in, but
I think it's great. I think it's the most dangerous place you could have your opponent in.
I don't.
I don't.
I think guard is, most of the time I think it's slightly worse on the bottom than the top. Because there's a
You
lot
think
of,
so?
yeah, because there's so many options to pass from here, right? Like, I'm gonna be here, my end goal is to come here usually, right? But what are you going for from here?
I could do a lot of things.
You
So
could.
therefore, you're defending good. I could, I never used my legs to bust you. I never did that. The only thing I try to do when you're up, so down. And you go down. Did I try to go this? I did try this, but you broke it real quick. So I was going to do this. You wouldn't move.
That's good?
5 minutes.
Yeah,
So once again,
I like
I
that.
just, well, you're doing great, but you're doing good.
Sure, yeah.
What?
You are too. I just mean that this position
Uh-huh.
is the one I think you should be kind of focusing on a little bit more because this is the one that I can pass you with.
Yeah.
And you keep pulling guard, which tells me that you favor this position,
Uh-huh.
but you're not attacking with it as much as you could be.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Because I was just trying to do this. That.
See, even here, you're giving me space.
Yeah, I feel so. Do that. Do this, do this.
Yeah, I like all that. I like all that.
No,
But what I'm saying is that if you start where I'm here,
Uh-huh.
I kind of see all that coming.
Yeah.
If you pull me down first, and then as I'm coming back up, you start to pull all that, my mind has to switch from one, you know, from coming up to, oh shit, you know, like now I have to either come in or, you know what I mean, like, my brain has to react.
Yeah.
If you're planning what's going on, you can react faster than me.
Oh.
That's, you know, like, timing beats speed,
Yeah.
right?
That's
If you're
true.
here, you should be able to control what I do,
Yeah.
right? And so you can predict what I'm doing, and then, you know, kind of make openings that way.
Yeah.
If you go for something right away here, you're not forcing my hand. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot trickier to sort of get the timing right.
Right.
Because now all of a sudden, it's your timing against my timing. It's your speed
Yeah.
against my speed. And you know, I'm a little bit fast.
Well, dude, you're doing good though. I can't reject that.
Well,
Right. PJ, you're getting lucky.
No. I'm just trying to tell you what my weaknesses are. You know, because you are pulling guard on me really fast.
Yeah.
Like I keep.
But it isn't the best guard. I call that lazy guard.
Lazy
I'm
guard.
not playing full leg in hard, right?
Joe was doing that to me all the time, where he was just kind of coming like this, putting his legs in like, and then boom, snap it down. But a lot of times he would try to put me right away. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a joke.
Well, yeah, it's totally Joe's MO. But what I mean is, you should be thinking like, not necessarily that one, because that one's kind of tricky to get on. That's why I like the scissor sweep from here, because it's like, it's not really that complicated. It's technical,
Yeah.
but it's not like, a lot of times Joe, like, when he pulls scissor guard, he's like, you want to really throw it like this, you know, so he's like, oh, like really pulling you, and then he almost just like clips this as you go down. Me, as you see, I pull like this to get you up, to get you off your feet,
Yeah.
and then I try to sweep.
Yeah.
You know, Joe just has a different style, where he's like, throw him over, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that neither one of us are gonna really gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
But the principle is still the same. You can still do a technical move, you know, instead of just kind of crazy shit. But you know, like you pull guard, you should have a sweep or an attack like in your head, you know, like that's how I think of it.
No, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want another couple or?
Yeah, let me get a drink of water real quick. Too much coffee, I'll start getting hydrated. Somebody wouldn't help me finish the pod.
I usually, what is it? Is that, is that black top?
Black top?
No, the coffee.
Is Pete's?
I
Sumatra?
heard that's pretty good.
Huh?
I heard that's pretty good coffee.
That is pretty good, yeah.
I get Starbucks.
You know, Starbucks isn't as, I think Pete's is a little smoother than
Yeah,
Starbucks.
that's what I was just saying. I think cheaper too.
Yeah, because Starbucks has extra
Yeah.
caffeine in it. I
Yeah.
don't know if they intentionally added it.
They have espresso, then you have your regular dark roasted. What's that thing? Espresso is the same thing, right? Dark? Maybe medium dark?
As far as I know, espresso is a slightly different grind. It's a similar bean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same bean basically. They might call it espresso just because it's like espresso flavor. But the difference between coffee and espresso is that you're forcing like pressure through the beans, right? So it extracts a lot more of the oil because it's under pressure basically. So like a normal coffee, you know, espresso how there's like a top and a bottom to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The carb.
Right. Yeah. That's because when it first goes, it's basically sucking out.
Right?
It's not. It's pressure. So like.
Oh, pressure it is.
Yeah. So it's taking out certain oils first, and then it's kind of getting other oils out later. That's why you have like the different layers. Yeah. Like normal coffee, you're just getting one of those layers basically, because it's not under pressure. But espresso supposedly, like you get more caffeine out of the same amount of beans. But also usually you have like quarter or half a cup of coffee, or half a pot of coffee, that you put pressure and then it only gives you like one shot.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like way less liquid for how many beans you put in there too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if I were to take that French press and fill it halfway with grounds, you know? And
Yeah, not much.
Right, yeah, I just mean the coffee coming out of it would be like, you know, that's the other part of espressos, that just have much less liquid for how much beans are in there.
Oh,
Yeah, we just have to be careful with it. Steve was talking about how he was like, oh, I used to drink a lot more coffee. I'd have like 4-shot espresso. You know, it's like basically a fucking coffee cup full of espresso. 400 milligrams of caffeine or something.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, John.
Well, you didn't get any of it, but there's two.
This was a attempt.
Yeah, no, that was really good. I like it.
I like guys. These guys told you. Oh.
You good? Just suffered that. There's not much in there.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna get you to do. If you ever compete, I'm just gonna fucking joke around. You make him laugh in the middle of a roll. Yeah, 4. Sneaky, very good. Hey, well, you could roll me this way, can't you?
Huh?
If you get
Well,
deeper on this one,
I need
you roll me.
you might need to be on your rest of your elbow.
Maybe. Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Here, I want to show you my secret.
Is your secret? Where'd you figure shit out? This isn't so you can beat me easily or easier. This is for everybody. Hopefully.
You know I'm joking, PJ.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. Oh, no.
Alrighty. You're everything. Yeah.
Come on, Jerry, I got you.
You're everything.
Who's making all kinds of weird sounds? I didn't set the clock. Here.
Oops.
Not 6-3, there we go. I didn't set the clock, let's do a 6-minute round now. Come on.
We'll do 6.
There we go. No, I'm just kidding, we'll do it here. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, that was awesome. That was some fucking Travis shit, man. That was awesome.
popping sounds now. Don't mind the cracking. My bone's breaking. Ooh, sneaky.
You know what? You know.
This wall is making it difficult.
Yeah.
That's too loose.
Use a wall.
Use the wall. The wall made it harder.
He's chilling on the wall.
Well, I tried to go side with it, I tried to follow my side.
We did it like that.
Well, a lot of people from standalone are used to the wall. So it feels like,
MMA fighters.
yeah. Well, it just feels like if I don't use the wall, then there's people that'll just, kind of run circles around me.
We had one.
I forget, it was like a head and arm choke or something like that.
Oh.
But I was like here, and he's trying to roll around me, and I kind of scoot up to the wall like this, and just,
Yeah, so use that to me.
is that you?
Or that white, no, the white dot.
I don't remember, it was, I just remember just laughing at that afterwards.
You know what?
Didn't expect it, Sometimes the wall can be fun. I gotta clean this wall again. Huh? I said, yeah, I should clean that wall again. The kids?
What's your little, on the bottom?
Yeah. Little handprints and shit. Handprints and footprints. What drives me crazy is the kids drawing on the glass. Because the glass, the walls aren't that hard.
Oh.
You don't have to worry about streaks on the walls. But the glass, in order to get it clean like that, I gotta go over it like 5 or 6 times.
Alright.
To get the streaks out, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it'll put big streaks in,
Pause.
and I kind of polish it and get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until, until it's nice and clean, but the walls is just wash, wash. Yeah, I'll hold this together again. But the kids don't get that. They'll put their feet off all over the wall. Strider the other day was sitting in the chair playing his video games, just with his feet up on the wall over here in his bathroom. And yeah, and Steve's like, get your feet off, your dirty feet off the white walls. And I'm like, man, I just washed this yesterday. It's like, really? I'll wash it? And Steve's like, no, you won't. I do not trust you to wash the wall. I don't know if I trust Strider to wash the wall either.
Why?
Well, because he's got ADHD and he's just, doesn't.
Who?
Strider, Steve's little kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a little bit scatterbrained, Anyways, expect him to either watch it hardly at all and knock everything off, or too hard and put holes in the wall.
What are these nuts right now?
No, he's probably not that strong. But Diego can pay attention.
Oh.
You know, Diego and Strider are about the same age. But Diego can pay attention. Strider's got ADHD. Pretty bad. Oh yeah.
Look, Been so long since I did a sweet PJ.
I would have went with a back take. I think you had a back take set up really nicely there. Oh, damn it. You're waiting for that. Get out there. Oh, damn it. Again. Fucking let him.
No, PJ. Yeah! Oh, man. Nope. It was an attempt. Keep going.
I'm waiting for you because
Keep going.
I want to know if you're going to come back or forward.
Oh. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you too.
Oh.
Go! That was good. Yeah.
What do I do? Ooh! Yeah. I got him on the ropes.
both these last rolls. That's what I was, if you get me on the ropes and you press your advantage like you've been, last couple of rolls, it's pretty tricky for me to recover.
That's my job.
Huh?
Who was surprised I'm annoying? Who was on the week? Those energy drinks do help.
Yeah.
Probably next time I'm hard to fucking bounce off the walls.
Yeah, if you feel like you're hard skipping, you need to. Steve was talking about how his heart was messing up the other night. He said he had like 4 glasses of wine and his heart was doing weird shit, so.
Who?
Steve?
You drink wine?
Not usually. No, 4 glasses of wine is pretty heavy for somebody who doesn't drink usually.
Yeah.
But he just needs to sleep more, I think.
Well, sleep is important to him.
Yeah, well, he says he's like, I normally get 6 hours of sleep, but lately he was complaining about, I can only get like 4 hours of sleep now. And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
if I don't get 8 hours or more, I'm like fucking dead, Like, I understand that some people need less sleep, but nobody only needs 4 hours. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you do it in this. You get,
Good song, you do it.
well, that's what I mean. It's like, the sleeping becomes a vital part of your recovery.
Yeah.
If you're, especially if you're being up as Steve is now, doing it for 20 years. Good sleep is that. Yeah, good sleep is super important, becomes more important, I think. Yeah, I think, not that I'm qualified to teach you this, but takedowns and stuff too, so that you're not, because you're very dominant when you're on a top position. So if you can get to that, not even necessarily a top position, but if you can, like when I keep going for half guard, the sweep's pretty easy from there. If you can find somewhere like that, where you can do a sweep easily from your guard pull, or just fucking do an ankle pick or something like that, If you kind of work that into your game, you'll get, because right now, you're very good, but there's a couple of places where you're more mediocre, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you
For
can,
sure, yeah.
if you can stay away from those spots, you're gonna be very dominant.
I see. I've told you before, I don't mind being in bad spots.
Well, you're at the point, I
I
think
thought I was
you're-
competing.
sure, but I think you're at the point in your career where you're good enough to know what those bad spots are, and you can avoid them if you want. You know what I mean? I think at the point where you're at, you should be focusing on dictating the flow of the match.
Oh,
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
Because if you can dictate the flow of the match, you're good enough to where you're not leaving a lot of openings. You know what I mean? Like, you're only leaving some openings in some positions. So if I can dictate the match, I will go to those positions and I'll be able to pass you. But if you're dictating the match, you're very, very strong in most positions. It's only if I'm dictating the match that I can get you into those places where I can get through. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But actually, when you're close, you've got all kinds of offensive options. I felt like I was in way more danger when you pulled me in. I mean, way more
I
danger.
told you, but I forgot how to play my place with you.
Sure,
I'm telling you guys.
but I just mean
That's why
like,
I'm telling you guys.
going for the chokes that aren't,
Yeah,
like there was so much, when you pulled me in, there was so much you were going for,
Oh, yeah.
and you were, you know,
I just forgot technique.
I'm just telling you, man, when you pull me in, I'm worried, right? I'm trying to fucking get out as fast as possible, and then when I got out, you still had options to attack me with too.
And when I got my last little sweep, I forgot what to do now. I'm telling you, trust me, I've been doing this for a while, t-shirt.
Yeah,
But you're getting better now.
yes,
That's all counts, man.
you are too. I think
I mean, gotta
where you
remember,
are, where you are now, you need to hone what you're already good at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you are really good, but if you kind of, if you're not dictating the flow of the match, you're letting somebody else do it.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that specialize in certain things, and they're going to beat you with that
Uh-huh.
if they can dictate the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're initiating. You know what I mean? Like you've got really
That's
good.
why I'm like, I can't, like, just for, I'll go back, for instance, smashing, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and just, I don't know, like, for me, I get up and start moving and passing,
No, that's totally fine.
you know what I mean?
That's totally fine.
So, I'm
Yeah.
sometimes I get bored of shit, and that's probably not a good thing too. Like, working on technique and
Boredom can help you. If you're bored in a role, it usually means you're focusing on the same thing too much. You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
So, you know, if you're getting bored, okay, forget it. Do something else. That's
Yeah.
totally, that's a good option. But what I mean is like, specifically with pulling guard, those last two matches where you pulled tight and you started attacking me right away, and then when I bridged out, you kept attacking me.
Yeah,
You are dictating a fucking whole match.
yeah.
From standing to, you know, almost to where we're finishing. You know what I mean? And you don't give me that many openings.
Yeah.
If you give me a second, now we're on my rhythm, I can start dictating the
Yeah.
match, you know what I mean? But you're doing really well, those last two roles, you're doing really well, just dictating the whole match,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So,
Making a move.
yeah,
Yeah.
make me move, yeah. Get me into a spot where I have to escape, and you know that I'm gonna go one or two directions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've been capitalizing on, okay, well, I know he has posture up now. Go for the, go for something, you know, yeah. Go for something.
Yeah, it's like pulling fucking ankles, wrists, oh.
I'm pulling all this stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
I'm not going easy on you.
It's
You know?
fine.
I'm not going crazy, but I'm not going
Can
easy.
you say, oh, now, I mean.
Well, with the shoulder injury and then the toe injury, I just had a lot of time where I wasn't doing anything. So it's like your brain slows down after a little bit, you know. So now I've been in there, I haven't been rolling super hard, but I've been in here all the time.
Oh, no,
And
yeah.
I'm like focused,
Yeah,
you know.
okay.
But yeah.
Moving down, one more, couple more.
Yeah, you can have more. When do you have to go?
Oh, I don't work today, but might.
You do work today or you don't work?
No, I don't. I work tomorrow though.
Okay.
6 to 9. Tuesday, Wednesday, work Tuesday,
6 to 9 at night or
Huh?
6 to 9 like PM?
No, sorry, 9 to 6 I mean. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, let me set the timer. Sorry. Keep forgetting to do that. We've had a couple of Sundays where I just never set the timer. It's like, oh, sorry, I forgot to set it. Sorry, I forgot to set it. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. Although it is nice you have extra time. I've got a little more endurance than you, so at the 7-minute mark, you know.
That's fine. That's what I call it quits.
This is awesome. This script that you have right now, you're already dictating the match.
up or anything from here with my arm back?
Okay, I just bring parts.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, good. You felt you almost had the wrist lock, right?
Yeah. I want to do a bicep flexor.
You don't?
No.
Do it, put those blue belts here, bud. Oh, stop. Sorry, I got my toe kind of caught in here.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Just saw Travis got his knee fucked up the other week. I'm similar to that too, so. You were.
Well, it's over. I got rid of it very nice.
Okay. You haven't been on top this whole time.
You know, I'm about to do anyway, so.
Smash me?
No.
Win? No.
Make me better. Make me better.
Keep trying to go to the top pass. He's not very good at it. Having way more success going around.
Tricky.
Ooh. Oh, it's pretty dumb. Could you do a bicep slicer right here? Could you do a slicer right here?
Probably. I don't remember.
Oh, we only got 2 seconds.
Oh. Okay.
Part of the cool thing about us doing these casual rolls is that we can just stop in the middle of it and say, hey, what do we, what's the good thing to go from here?
Yeah.
You know? So that's part of the reason why I keep stopping in the middle of it and be like, could you go for this? Could you go for that? Because I think that's sort of a big part of what we get out of this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, most of the time in a roll, moves sort of fly past you. If you're not able to grab them, they're gone. You don't get the practice like, oh, hey, I saw that. arm felt super tight though. I feel like if you had to tuck your,
I was just trying to get my leg all the way through.
yeah, that's what I
But
said.
you're
I think
doing
if
a
you-
good job
I think if you
defending, though.
threaded that leg, you could have gotten it, but
No, you're doing a good job.
yeah. Well,
That's all there is to it, man.
thank you.
Anyways, I'll put it myself.
Alright.
I'll probably feel get Murray tomorrow. Rain.
Good rolls, man.
How many rolls did we do?
Oh fuck, I don't know, maybe like 7. Quite a few. 7 or 8, I think, something like that.
You should have. Good times,
Yeah.
man. I can do more fire. Unless you're setting up all this tiny PJ.
No, when you started attacking from guard, it was all sort of downhill from there for me. That was really good.
Alright, where I got your arm. What I was trying to do. Now you got this. I'm gonna plug it to the back. Try to bird. Was it butterfly?
Oh, you had one.
Yeah,
Hold on, you had one where it was like,
no, but I had your arm.
you had me,
Yeah, I had you like this.
you had the, yeah, and my arm was like all the way to the side like this.
Like I said, this is basic and I forgot how to do it. Sometimes I just forget
We'll
shit.
do the back take from there.
I
You
forgot
had,
about that.
okay, well, let me show you.
I'm telling you, yeah.
I'll show you.
Sometimes I don't remember shit. I know you use hip out.
Well, actually, I don't like to hip out to start with.
Well, that's
If
what
you've
you
got the,
can.
if you've got the arm here and here, what I'll do is you take, the opposite side arm,
Yeah,
reach over and grab the lat.
I go that way.
Travis does it slightly different. He comes and reaches the belt right
Yeah.
here. I don't like that as much because you have more rotational control here,
Mhm.
right? Because here's, I guess if you have really long arms, it
You better go.
The belt's nice, but this is
Probably,
even in no-gi,
uh,
if I just had this, it's still tricky to come out. Because what you have to do is you have to tuck this elbow in.
yeah.
So if I'm here, I'm not controlling your back. You can posture up a little bit. And if you posture up, then all of a sudden this coming in is really easy, right?
Yeah.
So I'd have to, if I'm gonna grab the belt, I have to have good wrist control.
Right.
If I grab the lat, it's still difficult. You can do it,
Mm.
but you have to come all the way down like this to start with.
Yeah.
And it's just much trickier because I have better control over your top. From here, basically I'm just pulling this and holding this tight, right? And you don't slide the hip out exactly, you kind of just turn your body. Because, right, I'm not hipping out,
Yeah.
I'm just turning like this.
Yeah.
And keeping the space close.
Yeah.
But when you have my arm over, if you had to just grab my lat, I was so far over. I couldn't have stopped you at all.
Well, sometimes I feel lazy or just doing shit.
Well,
I feel it's
that back-
just hit my interview.
That back take is it's kind of a lazy move.
Yeah.
As soon as you get this over, you just reach the lat, and it's pretty fucking
Yeah.
done.
Well, I was trying to sweep through it. I forgot how to do it.
Yeah. My favorite from guard, my 2 favorite things is playing with the bump sweep dynamic. There's kind of a lot you can do from the bump sweep, but basically it's a bump sweep or the back take. Those are the 2 things I go for when I'm in guard. I'll try to go for a choke, or I try to go for the arm or whatever, but most of the time that's just sort of throwing you off. Because what I really want is either the back or the usually I go for the back. From that position, from full guard, I mean. I almost always go for the back.
Well, I think that's the best farmer position, to probably get beside now.
Yeah, but it's also like once you break them down like this, it's all you have to do is grab the lat. You know what I mean? So, and you got pretty strong legs and stuff. I think you could get that arm over fairly easily, you know, easier than me.
Yeah.
I think you get the arm over, and once you get that arm over, it's, you know, 60-70% of the time you're gonna be able to take it back, and then, you know, it just depends on how good your back control is, but.
Yeah. I started taking backs. Well, I started running back position. Trouble with the rope.
Yeah,
But being by a rope is kind of something.
yeah.
I just don't go there.
Well, on that specific incident, you know, you didn't grab my lat, but you had my arm so far over.
Yeah.
If you wanted to take back,
No, this, so how do you like this? I was trying to.
you got me way the fuck over here.
Like this. I was like this.
That's the thing. Instead of grabbing like this,
I don't know if I have this though too.
well,
I think I had a collar sleeve.
see, even this,
I forgot.
I can posture up a lot
But
easier.
to do that, I don't know if you just had good defense or I just don't remember how to.
Well, I think for the flower sweep, your legs are kind of too close.
See, is that what it's called? I don't know what's called.
Well, it looks like you're going for the flower sweep, but in order to do the flower sweep, you're coming out and you're pushing one of the legs, and you're coming up over, right? So you kind of have to have one of the legs out. If you're as tight as you were, the flower sweep, you won't be able to have room for that leg to come out. Your legs are longer. I don't know
Maybe I was just skinning at you.
I think your legs are a little longer, so it's tricky to get the space to do that anyway. You know, like if you got my arm like this, yeah, I don't think that you should go for the gift wrap.
Oh, this is called.
Yeah, this is
see?
the gift wrap. I really wouldn't go for the gift wrap. I mean, just because we're super tight right here, right? And you've got to have space for your limbs to kind of go around. So, yeah, if you just grab my lat like that, yeah, like.
No. And that's how we do it.
So
I'm gonna try this one over with us.
So you want to take this hand, and you're going to be pulling this one that way and rolling that way. Yeah. This is the hand that moves you.
Yeah.
This is one that controls.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? So instead of doing the gift wrap, just grab that lat. Right. Well, no, slow down. Look, when you hip out like that, you give me space to tuck my elbow.
Right.
So you want to stick it like glues to get that elbow so I can't put my elbow in. If you can make it so I can't put my elbow in, this hand is not vital.
Yeah.
It helps you turn, but it's not vital. As I fight like this, if I can't get this elbow in, you're still going to be able to kind of inch your way back up.
Yeah.
But this is going to really help force that turn, right? Because you have so much more leverage on that side. I like the gift wrap if you're able to take the, how do I say that? If you're able to take the back without needing the turning motion, I love the gift wrap. Like if you're in side control and you can get the gift wrap,
yeah, I think it's really dominant position.
Super dominant, yeah, because that is when you can use the gift wrap to actually turn me.
Right.
But if you can't use the gift wrap to turn me, then you might as well straighten my arm and do that way, yeah. Boy, if you can get that, I'm just realizing if you can get that back take to be a solid part of your game, your guard pulling is gonna suck for me. You know what I mean? Like,
What are you all gonna do?
well, sure, but
I could get you, like you said. Like
you have a lot of other options that you go for.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying go for the back take,
Right.
you know, originally,
Right.
but if you have that in as one of your moves, like, you know, the third move you try, let's say,
Yeah.
like there's a couple of times where you're going for something and you just end up having my arm way the fuck over, and then if you didn't gift wrap me, if you just grabbed that lap,
Oh.
you would be able to take my back like several times, you know, like almost once a roll, I would think. Sure. Which,
You also have your dependent.
oh, okay.
Your,
See, I always thought lasso was,
well, this is the last suite. I think it's.
oh, I'm thinking of,
Shadow lasso.
I'm thinking spider
And
guard.
also, and I was trying to see, I don't remember if I'm going this way or this
If
way.
you had, I think,
Yeah, I think it is.
I know, but this is kind of my defense for the lasso.
If you did that, well, don't lag it, I mean,
Well, even if I do let you,
Yeah.
how are you gonna come up? I got your legs.
well,
You can't.
I mean, I've never been in this position in my position.
Sure,
You know what I mean?
sure. But what I mean is if you get this sleeve,
Uh-huh,
and instead of going to lasso, go to spider guard,
uh-huh,
like put your leg on my
yeah.
bicep, under the other way, kind of like that. I think that gives you more offensive options. Because you pull into the triangle,
But
you
you
can,
can also just stand up though.
no, I can't. I mean, I can stand up, but it doesn't help me.
Sure.
Watch.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Standing up. Okay, you got your hip here, right? All you gotta do,
I don't agree.
you don't agree?
I
Okay.
don't agree. You could turn me in, yeah.
You can, well, what I'm saying is you pull this really fast on me.
I think I would be a lasso connection.
You like the lasso connection?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a lot more varieties.
Hmm?
You can do a lot more varieties from Spider-Man.
I think there's just more offensive options. You know, and the lasso, if you're not attacking, then you give me time to do something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a lot of times I'm just able to sort of think,
Yeah.
because like the lasso guard's kind of slow.
Uh-huh.
The spider guard, you won't give me too much time to think. If you pull me into the triangle or whatever, you know what I mean, like, or TP guard,
Yeah.
I think you got strong legs too, you know what I mean? If you could lock me down with your legs, you should be able to do some good work there too.
Sweet. Did you have fun?
Great time, man.
Appreciate Sundays.
Yeah, me too. This is one of my favorites. Like I said, I just like, it's hard. We don't get too many casual roles, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's nice having this sort of back and
Good,
forth
you
talking
come
and
back
shit.
tonight if I enjoy your technique.
Have
Have you?
Oh yeah, I'll come back tonight, yeah. Unless I forget. Last week I totally forgot.
Any more new people or just same crew?
Sunday nights is the open match, so there's lots
Yeah.
of, you haven't seen, that's when you see the people.
Yeah.
You know, they're from different gyms, usually they're from standalone or Americana, but, you get loads of different people coming in on Sundays.
Cool.
Saturdays has kind of died out. Bruno had made his Saturday mornings free now, because we had it free, so,
Oh, I saw that.
yeah.
I think they're doing 6 a.m.s.
Huh?
I think they're doing 6 a.m.s too.
6 a.m.? I'm not gonna, maybe Joe can do a 6 a.m. class, I'm never getting to that fucking early.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the class with my teammate, coach, part owner, PJ. This is PJ. He's kicked my ass. He got a lot better, and he's gonna get better. I hope you guys enjoy it. Maybe, hopefully, next Sunday, be back. Bye-bye.